Hello, boys and girls. Where are we? Why can't I see myself? There I am. I've got a completely blocked ear. It's not good. Has everyone else got a completely blocked ear? Oh, ever since I went swimming at Disney, my right ear has been full of wax. But as of this morning, completely blocked. Can hear music. Genuinely can't hear anything. That's a problem.
This is as loud as it gets.
Wasn't asking you, Siri. I've just put some extra virgin olive oil eardrops in. Can't hear anything. Ridiculous. I'm at Centre Parks next week. I'm going to reblock them again. It's ridiculous. You get something called ear calm over the counter that works wonders. I may have to investigate this at the end of the stream. Now I can hear the bin men. Can hear the bin men out of this ear. Bin men are here. Oh, it's all very exciting. How are we all doing anyway? Are we all good? This is going to be my last stream of the week, I think. There's no network game tomorrow because of Zealand. I'm just going to check Discord to see if a decision has been made about Sunday. I'm available Sunday. So if we don't do a network game on a Sunday, it's not my fault. But then I'm off next week, so this is the last stream for a little while. Can't hear anything. This is so weird. Because I know I've got my headphones on, but I can't hear a thing. Why am I not on the screen here? What's going on? We're supposed to do a YouTube intro anyway. I need to wait until the bin men have gone. Can you hear the bin men? Goodness me. Boys and girls, our first season in the Premier League has gone better than we ever could have hoped for. We are a comfortable, boring mid-table side, although we haven't won in 5 games now and we're not completely safe yet. So fingers crossed it doesn't all go wrong. But I'm hoping we just finish the season off nice and comfortable and boring in mid-table. That's the plan. There we have it. That is the plan. I saw on YouTube you got Ivan Tony's boot at Comic-Con. I did. It's up there somewhere. Can't reach it. If and when I stand up during this stream, I'll show you Ivan Tony's boot. Fox Weasel, thank you very much for the sub. In fact, we've got a couple of subs in already. Eternally Missed is in with a sub as well. Thank you very much. Very kind of both of you. Right, this is the situation. If you weren't in yesterday's stream, we started well, went for a dodgy patch, then beat 3 of the top 4 in consecutive matches, but haven't won a Premier League game since. It's been such a weird, it was a weird stream yesterday because we won all the matches we were supposed to lose and lost all the matches we were supposed to win. So I guess we're doing all right. We're 32 points after 24 games. We definitely take that before the season starts. We're way clear of relegation. Realistically, 2 more wins, 3 more wins, and we're nailed on, absolutely 100% safe. We're pretty much there already, but we have been struggling in recent matches, including being absolutely thumped by Everton in our last match, and now we've got to play Chelsea, and then Liverpool and Man City and Arsenal. We've got some tough games coming up. If we lose our next 5 as well, and we end up going 10 games without a win, and we're going into the final 8 games of the season on 34 points, it might start to get a little bit more alarming. So, fingers crossed, we can pick up a win somewhere along the line. I mean, beating Chelsea now would be nice. That's the sort of thing we'd do, based on how silly our form has been. We are on track for the Kev ratio, comfortably on track for the Kev ratio. We only need 4 more points for the Kev ratio. Comic-Con question, do you reckon the guy selling you the Kevin Pop thingy thought you were Dr. Benji when he said they have Doug too? No, I don't think that. I think there's another alien called Doug, and they had the 2 special edition ones. So I bought the one called Kevin, and he probably said, oh, I've got the Doug one as well if you want that. Make it a pair. Probably have a look.
Bin men are here,
I know the bin men are here.
and I can't get
Okay. There you go. There's Doug on the back. So Doug, I'll help you in a sec. Doug is one of the other ones from this set, so he's just telling me he had Doug as well, I guess. Weirdly, what is this set? They've got Russell out of Up in a Toy Story set. I don't understand. I need to go and help Anna. Right, let's try and get to the bottom of this. So it's a Toy Story remix set, which was a 2020 Summer Convention limited edition exclusive. Kevin. But on the back, so Doug is from Up, isn't he? But it's Doug. It's an alien dressed as Doug. And then they've got an alien dressed as Russell, an alien dressed as Woody. So yeah, that's what he's telling me, that he's got the Doug from the same set. Little does he know, I collect Kevins. In fact, oh, of course, this is Kevin from Up, remixed as an alien. It's this guy. I didn't even know what I was buying. It's Kevin from Up. This is Kevin from Up. But it's an alien from Toy Story dressed as Kevin from Up. It hadn't even clicked. I just saw my name and bought it. Now I understand. It all makes sense now. I bought that 5 days ago. Right. Let's carry on with what we were doing. Oh, I love a bit of sleuthing on a Wednesday afternoon. I am so quick off the mark. Yeah, confirmation. There is no network game tomorrow. It's all Zealand's fault. Always blame Zealand. Next week, there's no network game either because of Zealand, because I'm at Centre Parks. So, yeah, no network game for the next couple of weeks, unless we squeeze in a bonus one, but we don't know about that yet. We shall see. I can squeeze one in wherever. I'm excellent at squeezing. But the others, less squeezable, it seems. Oh, my ear hurts. It hasn't hurt until today. It's been blocked for a month, but today it actually hurts. It's ideal going into a 4-day-long bank holiday weekend when the doctors are going to be closed. And then I'm on holiday immediately after. So I can't go to the doctors for the next 11 days. This feels like the perfect time for me to get an ear infection. Amazing. Beagles, thank you for 26 months. I don't know why it came through twice, but thank you very much. There's no Streamer Showdown this month, Wayne. So no, there's no draft tonight because the Streamer Showdown was cancelled like a week ago. Streamer Showdown will be back at the end of June, early July. Makes the ear unhospitable to the germs that cause the infection. So what's it called? Ear Calm. And I have to go to the chemist to buy this, do I? I might go and get some after the stream. Because then I guess the chemist's going to be closed until, like, Monday, isn't it? Ooh. Mike, thank you for 16 months. I mean, the ear started hurting when I went swimming at Disney. Well, no, ignore me. It didn't start hurting. The ear was blocked. As soon as I went under the water at Disney, it blocked my ear, which always happens. But then it never really unblocked, and I would keep wiggling at it, trying to unblock it, and I'd get it unblocked for a day, and then I'd wake up the next morning and it'd be blocked again. But as of this morning, it's so blocked, I'm completely deaf in that ear now. And that hasn't happened before. So I can't hear out of that ear at all. And it hurts now. So I think I've probably got an ear infection in there now. Boo, hiss. Let's beat Chelsea. That'll probably make my ear feel better. I apparently have bad drainage in my sinuses, and every time the season changes, I get a horrible sinus infection. That doesn't sound very nice. Oh, it's snowing. That's going to make it easier to beat Chelsea, I think. They don't like the snow. They're afraid of it. Whereas we live in the snow. We don't have undersoil heating. In fact, I guess we have to for this league. But it's new. We don't understand it. Sounds like an ear infection. I always get them after swimming. Oh, goody. Well, I'm so glad I'm going to Centre Parks next week and swimming every day. This is going to be super duper fun. I need to get one of those swimming caps that the nerdy kids used to wear at primary school. Put my finger behind my ear, press gently. If it hurts and it's an infection. It doesn't hurt when I do that. Ooh. I thought that had unblocked it. It hasn't. I still can't hear. And it's not just that my headphones are broken. I felt like a little bit of popping when I did that, though. That was weird. It didn't hurt, though. I've already got the olive oil in there. We'll get it. We'll get to the root of the problem. We'll get it unblocked. I quite like being able to hear. Being able to hear is one of my favourites. So I would like to be able to do it. I usually lay down to the side and place the ear that's blocked on a pillow. What does that achieve? They've got Bindi. Bindi was one of my boys, isn't he? What skin am I using? Human skin. Glimmer Twin, thank you for 22 months. Oh, all the big subs are coming in today. It must be start of a new month. Loving it. We are taking Dave to Centre Parks. He's going to have a lovely time. Unfussy Marrow, thank you for 27 months. Oh, Mirtha's in. Mirtha's in. Oh. Boo hiss. Boo and hiss. Right. I need to be able to make a French style 5 changes here. I'm so looking forward to FM23 and being able to make 5 substitutions in the Premier League. It's going to be game changing. I've got no midfielders. Webby's going to have to go midfield. God, Emmett Walsh is on the bench. Is that really what things have come to? This doesn't feel okay. One way is trying to pull the earlobe down and tilt your head to the side and shake. Sounds weird. There's a 50% chance or so of working. Right, so I'm putting the earlobe and then just shake my head side to side. You're just trying to make me do silly things now, aren't you? I don't think that's helped. I think I'm fully clogged up deep down. I need to get a knitting needle in there. Please don't. Please, nobody put a knitting needle in your ear. Definitely not recommended. Oh, Sandro's got space here. Sandro! Oh! Lovely, lovely, lovely. Sandro's starting to get quite good. Look at all the space they've given him there. Lovely stuff. Just hold on now, lads. Don't let these rascals back into it. I'll have a wander down the pharmacy after the stream, see what they can give me. Oh, ridiculous. Immediate reply. More random suggestions. Eat some gum, blow my nose. I don't like gum. I'm too sophisticated for gum. Didn't I do an advert for a camera that goes in my ear and connects to my phone a few years ago? I did, but I don't know where that thing is now. I mean, that was like 3 years ago. That probably went in the skip when I moved house. Because at the time, I didn't suffer from blocked ears. So it wasn't a thing that I needed in my daily life. Now I wish I still had it. It was like a little ear spoon with a built-in camera. So you could sit there looking at your camera, looking at your phone to see what was going on inside your ear. And then the thing on the end of the camera was a little scoopy spoon thing. So you could see what you were scooping out your ears. If I'd have had a blocked ear at the time, it would have been brilliant. I want one now. Oh, those were the days when I used to have to accept those kind of brand deals because real brands wouldn't work with me yet. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to do stuff like that anymore. Thank you, NordVPN. It is appreciated. I no longer have to advertise ear spoons. Right, now we're playing Blackburn in the FA Cup, who are a vaguely mid-table Premier League team like we are, so this could go either way. Wasn't there the water one that Anna did on me? Oh God, yeah. I don't even. That was that ears? I don't even remember. We advertised some weird stuff back when we were skint. Do I like the 5 sub change? Yes. Because I'll get to make more substitutions. My dad, Josh Lillis, is still in the game. I mean, it's 2036, so probably not, unless he's like 15 now. In which case, I'd be surprised if you had a 15-year-old dad and were able to type in a Twitch chat. So I'm going to just throw an I assume not out there. I meant the real Premier League for next season. All the Premier League is a way to model Football Manager. I'm not going to start watching Premier League matches just because you can do 5 substitutions. I only care the impact it has on Football Manager. So therefore, I'm in favour of it. Football's just a knockoff version of Football Manager. Come on, gentlemen, let's do a football. You make 5 subs, then he'll break his leg. Look, I make 5 subs in the 70th minute in every single match I play with Tor. And we don't get broken legs immediately after. But then I've always made 3 subs on the 70th minute. And it doesn't cause a problem either. I've never really understood this whole thing where people say they make their 3 subs and then get an injury. Doesn't happen to me. It'll happen in this game now. But yeah, I always make 3 subs. I guess the people who say that are the people who very rarely do it, and maybe there was one time they did it when they wouldn't normally and then they got injuries. But those of us who always make 3 subs in the 70th minute, we don't get a broken leg every match. Two subs at halftime, 1 at the 70th minute. That's the work of a maniac. Who makes 2 subs at halftime? Watched the video from yesterday. How can Disney not sell a bullseye? I guess because he was a bit part character in a 20-year-old movie. That would be my guess. There's a lot of stuff they don't sell. They only really sell the current stuff. There was loads of Eternals stuff there in the Marvel section, but bearing in mind we're still only a couple of years removed from it, and they're building the Avengers campus thing at Walt Disney Studios. They didn't have much just general Avengers stuff. It was all Eternals. I always used to do 1 sub on 60 minutes, 2 on 70 these days. And then I switched to 2 on 70, 1 on 80. These days I'm just an all 3 on 70 man. Saves time. I haven't got time to be making multiple substitutions in a match. Also, for your bank account isn't going to be happy when I point out there's so many of those Toy Box toys on the Disney UK website. I ain't buying them from there, though. You lose the thrill of the hunt. It's just like pop vinyls. I don't buy pop vinyls on the internet either. There are some toys. There's some toys that I'll buy online because I want the whole collection. For example, I just got a bunch more AEW toys. I'll always buy them online because I want them all. I have a complete collection of them. But stuff like pop vinyls and those, they're all about the thrill of the hunt when I'm out somewhere. I'm not going to order them online because it spoils the fun. It's too late for me if I need to change the game. I rarely need to change the game. I'm that good. I've usually got it wrapped up by then. We're usually 3 or 4-0 up by the 70th minute, and then I just bring on the kids. You know me. Gonna make a collection of Kevin pops now. I mean, I always collect things called Kevin. That's why I've got Kevin the Bird. That's why I've got Kevin the Pop. I've got Kung Fu Kevin from Minions. I've got Kevin from Thomas the Tank Engine. I like things with my name on, so I've always collected stuff like that. I always struggle with your name. Plantagenet. Thank you for 12 months. Oh, I feel like something's just come out of my ear. The olive oil's working. I can feel movement in my ear. Oh, this is going to be disgusting. Get the full screen camera on. I'm not actually putting my finger in my ear here, by the way. I'm sort of rubbing the floppy bit. I was trying to get some motion, get the olive oil working down my ear. Still can't hear a thing. Need some sort of Kevin McAllister thing from Home Alone. See, I'm not a Home Alone fan. They had the Kevin McAllister pop at Comic-Con, but it was £75. I wasn't going to pay £75 for something I'm not that interested in. See, this game is already wrapped up, coming in the 60th minute. But this is a game I don't care about, so it doesn't matter. I'm not trying to change the game. I'm just managing fitness by taking off the 3 tiredest players. I don't know what Talk Boy is. What's Talk Boy? Oh, Sandro again. He got his 6th goal of the season against Chelsea, and now he's just got his 4th goal of the season. I love the consistency of these numbers from Football Manager. Good old Sandro. It's nice having all the big boys on together. Cassette thing he spoke to in Home Alone 2. I'll level with you. Don't think I've seen Home Alone 2. I don't think I've seen Home Alone all the way through. I don't know if you've noticed, there's no superheroes in those movies, so I'm not going to be able to sit through them. I haven't got the attention span to watch a movie that doesn't have superheroes in. And the only reason the superhero movies keep my attention is because I'm constantly cross-referencing them to comics in my head. Yeah, I don't sit and watch movies that aren't based on a comic book. I've tried to watch Home Alone, just got bored. Just a kid in a house, isn't it? What's special about that? I've got a house, I've got kids. Just leave them here. Don't need to watch the movie then, do I? Home Alone is the best Christmas movie and comedy. I mean, neither of those are true. Santa Claus the movie is the best Christmas movie. And I don't remember laughing at Home Alone at all. What makes it a comedy? Yeah, you're not one of these people who likes slapstick physical humour, are you? Ugh. Ugh. I like cerebral comedy. I like to have my brain laugh. Watching people fall over isn't funny. Not a naked gun, is that what you mean? Not particularly, no. We'll have our own comedy taste. Yeah, some people are right and some people are wrong. In this case, CJ, yours is wrong. Mine is right. It's like you're new. Die Hard. Never seen Die Hard. Like all the way through. Again, it's another one. I've tried to watch all these movies. I tried to watch Star Wars, got bored after like 20 minutes. Tried to watch Die Hard, got bored after. I've seen the first 20 minutes of loads of movies. But most of them, I just get bored, stop watching. Swole Quackers, thank you for 5 months. You got bored of space wizards with laser swords. Yeah, because I didn't know who they were. That's the great thing about superhero movies. I already know who everybody is because I've already read the comics, so I don't need to mess around being introduced to everybody. Hates slapstick, loves wrestling. Exactly, wrestling's good. Read the comics first. I mean, I'm not desperate to get into Star Wars. It sounds like it'd be an expensive thing to get into, so I'm quite happy not being interested. Didn't know who the superheroes were before reading comics. Yeah, but comics are 22 pages long. You can read a comic in 5 minutes. I've got the attention span to do that. At least you've watched a few all the way through. Michael Owen reckons he's only seen 10 movies. Me and him would get on well, clearly. What division did we start in? We started in the National League North. And we're now in the Premier League. Right. It would be nice to win a football match. We haven't won a football match for quite a long time. If we could win one now, that would be really rather pleasant. How many seasons did it take to get out of the Championship? I forget whether it was 3 or 4. Is that Thierry Small off of Champions League final? What you guys are forgetting is not everyone has the attention span to watch 8 other movies to understand who they I think that's a dig against Marvel, is it? Or is that a Star Wars dig? See, that's the thing. I've got the attention span for them because I already know who the characters are. Star Wars dig. Okay, that makes sense then. It could just as easily be a Marvel dig. Yeah, I'm quite happy not having any idea what Star Wars is about. Well, that's not fair. I do know what it's about. It's about space stuff. And I don't care. And it's good because it means I've never had to buy a lightsaber. And I can call it Star Trek in videos, and then people always comment, and it's nice YouTube interaction. It's beautiful. It's a perfect arrangement. We're going to lose again, aren't we? I don't think there's a chance we're going to get relegated. Marvel's a lot more self-contained. They're in the same universe, but you can watch one. See, I don't know that that's true. Certainly getting less true. I don't know if you can watch Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness if you haven't seen WandaVision. I don't know that that movie makes sense if you've not seen WandaVision. Without doing it, well, let's not get all spoilery for either. Because we don't do spoilers. But I'm fairly confident you need to have seen WandaVision to be able to enjoy that movie. Just like you need to have seen Loki to be able to watch Ant-Man, the new Ant-Man movie that's coming out. We're gonna lose again. We're gonna lose again. It doesn't really matter, but we're gonna lose again. Oh, we need a new goalkeeper. New Ant-Man movies tied in with Loki. My understanding is, yeah. Yeah, with Marvel, you just have to watch everything. And it's fine because it's all great. Guardians 3 will be tied in with Thor, Love and Thunder. Exactly. What are my thoughts about the DC movies? I like them. I just like superhero movies. It's nice to have some movies that are made for me that aren't full of boring talking. I just want action. I want bright colours, things happening, characters I recognise, doing things I understand without too much waffle. That's why superhero movies are great. Oh, Doddy! His first goal in the Premier League. Bright colours and things happening. You have to hate the DC movies. Yeah, they're not as good as the Marvel ones. Even though Batman and Wonder Woman are probably my two favourite superheroes, their movies aren't as good as some of the really like C-tier superheroes that Marvel have made movies out of. Like Iron Man's a nobody in the comics. He's like a third-tier superhero, but his movies are better than the Batman movies, and Batman is the best superhero. So Marvel certainly know how to do a movie to appeal to me. The new Batman was great, better than the new Doctor Strange. I mean, the first half of that is true. Second half is not true. The new Batman was great. It wasn't as good as the Doctor Strange movie that's just come out. Thoughts on 1990s TMNT movies? Didn't see them. Watched the TV show. Didn't watch the movies. Probably tried to watch the movies. Got bored. Do I like Adam West Batman? Not seen it. Aware of it. Not seen it. Don't watch old stuff. I really... Oh, here we go. We've got to change the tactic. Oh, well, we knew it was coming. Here comes the 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. Got to go for one of the other options. Have we got any wingers? Right. Not really. I guess we're going to have Ed Webb on the right wing and Doddy on the left wing. Yikes. Right. In that case, we're actually going to switch to this. This. Or should we actually switch to this? This is probably more sensible, isn't it? How shall I have them arranged? If we have playmaker in the middle, and then should we try one of these fancy central midfielders on attack that I hear so much about? Although that takes Wellington out of the mix, doesn't it? And Wellington's been one of our best players. So maybe... Do we want to sacrifice Wellington or Naor? Neither of them are particularly good at playing central midfield. Unless we drop a striker back and do a 5-man midfield, but that seems too negative. We're only going to need to do this for a few games and we can go back to the diamond again. Perhaps we'll have both options on the go. So kill that. We're never going to use that. What we will do is load up another version of the diamond. Give me a diamond. Is that my most recent diamond? So we've got the one that's got the defensive midfielder, and then we'll have the one that's got the attacking midfielder. And then depending on who we're playing, we'll choose the most appropriate one. That seems sensible. Glad we all agree. Are they the same now? We have him on defend, do we? Okay, let's get him on defend. So for Liverpool, we do this one. I haven't bought the Back to the Future Lego set, no. I tried to steer clear of Lego. Can't believe we're having to move away from the diamond for a few matches. We'll probably, unless things keep getting worse, we'll probably leave the diamond alone for the rest of the season now. And then in the summer, decide if we're going back to the diamond or maybe signing some wingers. I feel like we might need wingers for the Premier League if we're going to really push on. Might be time to winger up. Although we've got so many strikers, I don't really want to go to a one-up top system. But we have got several strikers who are made for a lone striker role. Kadrich and Sandro will both be great as lone strikers. Merthyr will just have to learn to play out wide. Wellington as a central midfielder on attack, eh? Well, you lot have been telling me to use one. We're about to use one and see what it looks like. We've got the horrible run of games coming. Is 5 players on attack too many? Wooster should be dropped by England. Yeah, he probably should. But he'll always have those caps. Hydrate. Yum, yum, yum. Right. That seems to make sense to me. But it's literally just dropping Wellington back. Wellington would normally be up there. So just playing Wellington slightly deeper. Hopefully it doesn't make him rubbish. We should control the midfield a little bit better, which will be nice. Good work, Tommy. Oh my word. He was tempting fate a little bit there. Oh, not Sergio Delgado. No. Oh. Anyone but Sergio. So upsetting. He doesn't know what side his bread's buttered, that boy. Oh, we're going to get a heavy beating again today, aren't we? It is Sergio Delgado from Norwich. And remember, this isn't a completely separate universe. This was split off from Earth 1. So Delgado had already generated in Earth 1 before the split. So it is the same guy. That's why we've got so many of the same new gens in this one. What size monitor do I use? Massive. I'm not actually sure. 28-inch maybe? It's a big boy. I like to be able to see what's going on with my old man eyes. This is the first season in the Premier League. So we're doing very well for a first season in the Premier League. Oh, come on, gentlemen. We knew this second half of the season was going to be harder because teams weren't going to put the reserves out against us anymore. first half of the season, facing all the reserve teams, it was easy peasy. And luckily, I think we probably got enough points on the board then. Although you'd normally aim for 40 points, there's a big gap between us and Leeds with 10 games to go. They've got to make up 15 points in 10 games, which they ain't going to do. So I think we're probably already safe. We said at the start of the season we'd be banking on there being 3 teams much worse than us, and luckily that's what's happened. There's 4 really terrible teams in this league, and none of them have made it to 20 points yet. So we're doing all right. Definitely need a new keeper. Poor old Tommy. He served us well. I think if we can sign Devon Creel permanently this summer, get in a really good goalkeeper, and then a couple more wonder kids to sprinkle through the squad, we'll start making the right kind of progress. Because these young players are all going to get better as well. The likes of Cadrich, Weaver, Dolman, Wellington, Nowor, Larios. These are all going to be better next season than they are this season. I don't know if I want wingers. I'll have to decide if I want wingers or not. Wingers are the coward's way out. I don't know if I'm a coward. What would be handy is if some of these strikers could play out wide. Maybe Murtha and Webby need to be trained to play out wide. Just keep the middle for the big boys. Although the idea of having Sandro and Cadrich out wide does seem quite fun. Why anti-winger? They don't really work very well this year, do they? I have my Everton team on the network game's got some good wingers, but on every single player save I've done on FM22, we've ended up drifting towards narrow systems because they just work better. Am I going to the FM22 Diamond? I mean, we've been using the Diamond for like 8 seasons. We've just changed away from the Diamond because we got the dreaded inbox message telling me I was afraid to change my tactic. A secret message from Sports Interactive saying you must now change your tactic. We're never going to let you will never be allowed to win another football match until you change your tactic. So we've changed the tactic, and we'll do this for a few games and switch back to the Diamond, and hopefully get a little bit of a reboot on the Diamond working. Oh, Larios is injured. Shall we try the alternative one? We don't really have enough players. We need more midfielders. We wanted to sign another attacking midfielder in the summer, and we didn't. Not in the summer, in January. Now I really, really wish we had. Oh, we're getting spanked again. My winger just beat all of Haaland's records in the Champions League. Can't beat wingers. I mean, we can. We have. Consistently. Oh, dearie me. We're just having a second half of the season. Subs not listed in position order. What sort of monster am I? I'll tell you what sort of monster I am, Mr. Sports Interactive. I'm the kind of monster who just hits quick pick and lets the game put him in the order it wants to put him in. Perhaps the monsters you work with should make it so that they're put in positional order when you hit quick pick. It's been a gripe of mine for years. I'm not going to sit here and reorder them myself. When will the next network save be on YouTube? When we do one. We didn't do one last week because of Zealand. There's not one this week because of Zealand. There's not one next week. Gonna blame Zealand again. So in about 2 or 3 weeks, when we actually do a network game on Twitch again, about 3 days later, there'll be highlights on YouTube. Can we stop conceding goals, please? It's very upsetting. Oh, now Weaver's picked up an injury as well. My goodness. My goodness me. I've got coffee in my beard. Maybe we need to force some of these lot to play out wide. Oh, big boy Cadrich. Beautiful. I don't know if Sunday's off. I'm waiting on them lot to tell me. Based on previous, they'll let me know like 20 minutes before on Sunday that it's either happening or not. Because they don't like forward planning. Yeah, I am ready to go for Sunday for a network game special. But obviously all 4 of us need to be free, which is probably quite difficult to manage on a bank holiday weekend. When Zealand's just flown back from whatever country he's in now. Looking at his Instagram, he seems to be in Germany now. He's doing the European tour. Streamer Showdown was postponed a little while ago, wasn't it? I think as soon as they realised that planning it for a 4-day bank holiday weekend probably wasn't the best idea, because no one was going to be available, it got postponed. What time would we be aiming for on Sunday? No idea. Absolutely no idea. I'm free all day. I'll fit it around them. That's as much information as I can give you. Likely to be later in the day than earlier in the day, because Zealand will be back in America by then. So it's not going to be like 10 a.m. But whether it's afternoon or evening, I don't know. If it happens, which is a big if. Ah, this horrible run of form, and now we have to play Manchester City. Ha ha. Where's this team gone? I remember that little run. We haven't won a football match in the Premier League since we beat Manchester City at the end of that brilliant little run of 3 games against 3 of the top 4. We've just been bobbing since. We need to recover against Brighton, because Brighton are one of the teams chasing us and are terrible. Oh, imagine if we still get relegated. Someone who lives in Australia, it's a massive pain trying to follow any of you live. You just need to become nocturnal. That's probably the easiest solution. Like I have to be when I'm watching the wrestling. Someone get Flint Mountain on the phone. We haven't got a gap in the fixtures to play him. International break is there, I think, after Aston Villa, which is a bit late, really. We will still. We're gonna thrash one of the Coventrys. We love bullying the city of Coventry. United, Sphinx, Copswood, or Alvis? Who's cheapest? Right, Alvis, we're coming for you in a month after we've lost 4 more games. That can be the little motivator on the horizon. We only need a couple more wins. How many games do we have to not use a diamond for before the game forgets that it wasn't letting us win with the diamond and we can go back to it and start winning again? I think it's usually 3 matches, isn't it? We've done 1. Morale is going to be through the floor if it's not already. We're not too bad at the moment, considering. If we can stay at this level when the diamond comes back, we've got a chance. Let's criticize people. You're all idiots. Do football, morons. Who can play wide? I mean, the fact that we always sign wingers to play fullback, we could potentially play Veracchio and Weaver wide, and then Sparks and Cooper behind them as fullbacks. That just feels like a sign that we're giving up, doubling up our fullbacks, though. All we need is a win against Manchester City and everything will be fine again. We'll forget this was ever a problem. Football! Football! Come on! Thoughts on Five Guys. You know my thoughts on Five Guys. Everyone knows my thoughts on Five Guys. Have an original conversation topic. Lunch break over. Enjoy your stream. Thank you very much. Enjoy not having lunch anymore. Just have it on in the background. I'm fantastic to work to. I'm like the radio. Closing in on new winless run. Record winless run. Amazing. When have we ever had a winless run this bad in the entirety of our history? Games without winning. Yeah, we are on our longest ever winless run. Hold on, no, that's this season. Modern day. Most matches without winning. Oh, we did it in the 20... So we've equaled our worst ever winless run, which was in the 2025, which... I guess we were in the conference then, were we? Well. What do I think to Channel 4 getting the upcoming England games? Better than Sky having them, I guess. Oh, I'm so sad. I just want to win football matches. And now we've got to play Manchester City. They've got Mbappe, haven't they? Oh, I want to go home. This is my last stream before my holiday. And this is what I'm putting myself through. Oh, God, I could have started my holiday early. But no. Let's do one more stream. I'm really enjoying the save at the moment. Let's do one more stream. Let's finish the season. Oh, God. Oh. I've got tears in my eyes. Shall we try the 4-3-1-2 for this one? Get Wellington into his best position. Has the game crashed? Oh, I thought we were going to have to do a little bit of a reload then. That would have been devastating. See, this, I think, probably is a more sensible system. The game's slowed down a lot, actually. What's going on here? We have these two like this. Swap, you idiots. I bet what we haven't... Have we got the corners set up properly? No. I mean, that's not going to help, is it? Let's get him out the way. Where's my big boys? Where are my big boys? There's a big boy. Get the big boys in the right places. Get you in there. You there. And then for far post. So against Liverpool, we didn't actually have the big boys in the right place, which is probably part of the problem. Get you out the way. Yeah, so that's actually, hopefully, going to be a little bit more useful. just redo these as well. Kadrich apparently can hit a free kick. I'm not sure I knew that. I don't know if I've ever seen him score a free kick. Does that mean we don't get free kicks, or that I've not had him taking them before? Because I don't remember him ever scoring a free kick, which might be a problem. You know what else we haven't done for a little while? Fiddle with mentoring groups. Come on, mentoring groups. There you go. Try everything. Change anything. Why is Ed Webb in midfield? Because he's good in midfield. And he doesn't get in the team up front. Because Kadrich and Merthyr are excellent. Webby's future's in midfield. Aiden, thank you very much for 6 months. He retired and is now enjoying life living in America. Enjoying his retirement. We still need to change the name of the stadium, which I keep forgetting to do. Right, come on. Let's shock the world and beat Manchester City for the 2nd time this season. We know we've got it in us. And this time we're at the Theodrome. It's possible. Come on! Let's do a football. Next step will be sacking the assistant manager. Get a new assistant manager in. Don't ever sack the manager, always sack the assistant. I'm so happy that we got so many points on the board early. Those 3 wins against Liverpool, Everton and City back to back are so crucial. If we hadn't have picked them up, we would be in real trouble now in this run of form. Why is the game stuttering again? Do I need to shut Chrome again? There you go. Chrome is gone. Hopefully we run a little bit more fluently now. No, of course not. We might actually have to restart the computer. Why is it starting to do this? Is it? I think it's because we're so deep into this save. It is starting to struggle a little bit with it. Hopefully the whole match won't be like this. Yeek. Yeek. Come on. Stop shaking, stupid screen. Oh, do a football. One of you do a football. Versus. Might have to watch this match in 2D. It's going to give me a fit. Kadrich! Forget your possible offside. I was never offside. Yes. Right, we're just going to watch this match in 2D just to stop it running like a turd. Oh, God, I don't think I can. Just seeing it is hideous. No, I'd rather it be shaky. I can't go back to that. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. I'm sure it's just this match has decided to be a wang. I don't mind shaky highlights if we get to beat Manchester City. If that's the price we have to pay, then I am willing to do it. And you can be damn sure if we do beat Man City, I'm not restarting the game to restart my PC. We're keeping that RNG going. Oh. What does a successful season look like? This season, it looks like this. Not getting relegated. We're having a very good season, even though we're in a horrible run of form currently. The season itself is going very well. We're closer to European qualification than we are to relegation. That's an incredible season. We weren't even told to stay up. We were told to fight bravely against relegation. We've never been in a relegation battle, so that's a massive overachievement. I am a hero, a handsome hero. Wellington! Come on, Beefy! It's Leamington 2, Manchester City 0! Something running in the background. Well, I just closed Chrome. Let me just shut everything. Chris, are you there? Are you uploading something to Dropbox or something? Could be Chris being a rascal. Probably not, though. Oh, hold on. It looks like Adobe is trying to install something. That's not ideal. Adobe, pack it in. Right. Let's kill Dropbox. I'm just killing everything that doesn't need to be running. Kill Dropbox, kill Adobe. That fixed it? That's better. Is that better now? Or is there still something going on? I think we're better now. I think it was Adobe trying to install an update. Why does it feel like you can never get a good keeper in this game? Because you haven't watched Non-Nature Legend and met Hoy and Hal or Thomas Silver. That's the only explanation. Right, we were just talking about Cadrich and his free kicks. Not the worst in history. Less worse now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I am going to restart everything after this, I think. I'm not quite sure because it's run fine up until now. So something's gone on to just stop it running now. I just don't know what that something is. There's Hoy and House sat there on the bench, bless him. Oh, Tommy Wooster. Always happens to me when my virus software updates. Right, let's kill the virus checker thing as well then. Oh, City scored. This is not good. I'm just going through killing every program that's running. Hoping we find out what's causing the problem. Won't let me end the anti-malware stuff. According to this, Google Chrome is still open and doing stuff, but it's not. I closed Chrome, but let's close it again. Chrome is becoming a real problem. There you go. Chrome was doing something in the background. That was doing it again. Come on, lads. Let's hold on. Have I made substitutes? I have, haven't I? All I needed was to be distracted by something. Come on, boys. Hold on. 3 minutes left. Don't throw it away from here. Wellington. Come on, Beefy. Beefy! Oh! There you go. We've done the double over Manchester City. Beautiful stuff. And that's why we have to have Wellington in behind the strikers. None of this playing him in midfield nonsense. Beefy's our best player. And we've just done the double over Manchester City. I think with that, we are safe as well. I know it's only 36 points, but I think that's a big enough gap that we don't need to worry anymore. Oh, beautiful. Maybe this is our new system. Maybe we'll stick with this for a while. Because when we switched to it for a bit last season, it worked quite well. If that header recruitment a raise, sure he found Beefy. He did. He absolutely did. Yeah, Beefy wasn't one of mine. I don't think we were even scouting Brazil. And he managed to pluck someone from the Brazilian league who's ripped Manchester City apart twice. Look how long it's taking to save the game, by the way. We're restarting FM, which is a shame after a win, but it is chugging along, and I don't know why. Hopefully we won't have to restart the entire computer. I think just restarting FM should get the job done. Assuming we might not be winning this game yet. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was going to crash on me. Right, let's get out of the game. Get it restarted. And hope it's not broken. New Pokemon trailer's been released. Excellent. Haven't seen it yet. If you got 4 assists against City the first time. I think he did, yeah. I think that was his 10 out of 10 performance against City the first time. Beefy's ripped him apart twice. I cannot cope with him. If they don't sign him in the summer, I mean, they should spend 80 million signing him from us just to guarantee themselves 6 points next year. I think it's worth spending 80 million pounds on 6 points. Right, there we go. FM is shut. It's closed. It's done. I'm just going to check my graphics drivers. If I need an update there, am I going to be able to do that with OBS running, or am I going to have to stop the stream for a minute? I guess we're about to find out. Right, it looks like there is a graphics update. So let's try and do it. If the stream ends, that's why. And I'll be back again as soon as this update is done. But we are going to try and update the graphics drivers as well. We're doing it all. What's the worst that could happen? Preparing to install. Probably go full screen while this is happening. There I am. Look, it's me. It's me, Kev. Hello. How are you doing? It's still preparing to install. It's all very exciting. I suspect it's going to close OBS. And I'll just disappear without a trace. Doesn't even use. Why is it taking this long to prepare to install? Am I going to have to restart my entire computer? Is my computer broken? I only turned it off the other week. I surely don't need to turn it off again. What's the purple thing on top of Bulbasaur? This is my Hawkeye hat. My my 1 of 300 Hawkeye New Era hat, which is very cool. Everything's gonna collapse. So everyone knows Hawkeye is the best Avenger. Chips and dips, thank you for the sub. Right, we are installing the graphics drivers now, so there's a chance the stream is just going to go any second. Or it might be fine. Who knows? Come on, hurry up. It does not normally take this long. I don't normally try and do it whilst I'm streaming, so nobody tell Nerdphonic I'm doing this. He'd be very cross. Oh, I can show you one of my other purchases from Comic-Con. This one's great. This was in the bargain bin in Forbidden Planet for $1.99. It's an Aardman animation version of Superman. For only £1.99. Which I think is a bargain. From Aardman, the British brains behind Wallace and Gromit, comes their unique take on the Man of Steel. Superman likes cookies and looking up into the stars, and though he claims to not be a sporty person, Superman can fly and does do running. $1.99. Don't know why it was so cheap. I hope it wasn't £199. It definitely says $1.99 on there. Let's get him up close so you can see him. I'm hiding behind him. Come on, focus on Superman. Focus on Superman, camera. Camera, focus on Superman. Thank you. Can't believe I had to shout. Look at that. That's so cool. We're still waiting for the drivers to install.